I was watching Anthony Bourdain's CNN travel shows, no reservations. And then I told myself there is such a big resemblance between Anthony Bourdain and me in terms of sensitivity, being so fragile, wanting to do something creative, interested in discovering new worlds, new locations, and tasting new local foods, which is something I love. It releases dopamine in my brain. And Anthony Bourdain, like I am thinking from time to time, always battled with depression. And he was considering suicide, like I am in many times of my life. And, he did it. He sort of succeeded in the ultimate act of ending your own life, saying fuck you to this game of life. So did someone else who I loved very much, sensitive and funny movie star, Robin Williams. He also managed to say fuck you to the life. I tell myself that I can't do anything until my mother is gone. So like famous British fashion designer Alexander McQueen, he committed suicide a few days after his mother passed away. So this is what I'm waiting for as well. But then I'm thinking, why are we like this, right? I mean, in my case, okay, I had financial troubles. I trusted the wrong people and I was scammed to the point of losing all my money. And I had a horrible near-death experience, a horrible car crash, which left me with a problematic right ankle, which was fused, but I can't run or jump or do many things, even walk for a long time because it starts hurting really bad. But there are people who are in wheelchairs and who do not think about committing suicide. So what makes us different? Anthony Bourdain, his astrology sign is Cancer, so is Robin Williams. I am too, with a July 6th birth date. Does that mean the Cancer sign is more sensitive, more romantic, more dreamer, and are we weaker in life? However, Robin Williams and Anthony Bourdain and Alexander McQueen, they managed success, right, in terms of financial success, business success in their life. I mean, Anthony Bourdain, he had such horrible traumas for many years, but eventually he succeeded. So, and Alexander McQueen, he was so young and on top of the creative food chain in terms of being nominated as the most genius fashion designer out there. And Robin Williams, my God, he was Robin Williams, right? So what's going on? Why do we want to end our life? And why is life such a misery for some of us, I don't want to die, at least until I find a response to this, until I at least understand myself and analyze myself, because I know that I'm not the only one having those thoughts and battling with depression. So I hope sometime in the future, anything I can find, any clues I can find to happiness, to maybe decide on living, even though we have such difficult circumstances, maybe it can help someone. This is the least I could do, right? I mean, just going without any research into why are we sad? What's the difference between sadness and depression? Why do we become so close to ourselves, to our cocoon, to our soul? And giving up on life, basically, right? Giving up on dopamine of life. You know, a good food gives you dopamine. Social media gives you dopamine. Why? Because you post something and then your friends like it and you're like, wow, you know, so many people like my posting. That releases dopamine in you. However, for example, working hard like Elon Musk, like working 100 hours, it doesn't release dopamine right away. It has effects in the long term. Yes, of course, it makes you more successful as opposed to people who work less. Being disciplined helps you eat healthy, exercise, and those things don't release dopamine right away, as opposed to watching Netflix movies, watching porn, or just eating pizza. Those things are instant gratification. They release dopamine right away. But being disciplined, saving money as opposed to buying something that makes you happy, eating healthy, eating a salad as opposed to pizza or Chinese, working out as opposed to just lying on the couch and watching Netflix or porn. You know, these things are more difficult to do because they do not release instant gratification. They don't release dopamine right away, but they do make us happier in the long term. The domino effect of such good disciplined habits make us more successful and I think healthier and wealthier and therefore happier in life in the long term. Even though we all know this, why can't we do it? Why do we do shortcuts in life? You know, is that because as human beings we are weak creatures, because we are not lions, because we are not go-getters or not fighters? Most of us who choose this life of easier instant gratification and shortcuts to happiness. I want to learn about those things. I want to study those things, try to understand those things and what makes us different. Because I don't want, I can die. I am insignificant, right? I'm no Anthony Bourdain. I'm no Alexander McQueen. I'm no Robbie Williams. But I don't want those precious other people to take their life. I want them to live, you know. The world needed Anthony Bourdain to live and Robbie Williams to live and Alexander McQueen to live. And the world needed for them to keep on creating beautiful things. As for me, I haven't created anything yet. I don't think I am worth anything. So it doesn't really make a difference. In my funeral, there wouldn't be more than 2 or 3 people, right? I'm waiting for my mom to die, so she won't be there. She will be dead. Will I join her after I'm dead? I don't know. Nobody knows what happens after we die. I have a religious side in me. I don't know where that comes from. Is it from my mom's teachings or showings because she was religious? Even though now she's so sick that she can't even pray, which drives me even sadder, you know. I don't know where that comes from, but I do believe in the Creator. I do believe in God. I don't know why. And if the books that He sent are true, then yes, because I don't say what is written in those books, the latest update being the Quran, then yes, I will go to hell and burn like hell. So why do I want to die then? I guess I made such stupid mistakes in my life that I keep on making another mistake by choosing to go to hell, where I will be burning as opposed to living this life. But then in a way, maybe I'm shortening my hell time, because the faster I die, the faster I will go to hell, and the faster and the more time I spend in this world as not practicing what is written in the books, holy books. That means the longer I will spend time in hell. I don't know. So these are just the confessions of a depressed mind, I guess. So take what you can out of the things that I say. Do whatever you can to find your way in life, you know. I guess sadness is just when shit happens to you. It happens to many of us. And depression is when our body says, fuck you, I don't want to live like this anymore. So do something, you know. The body says do something, or I'm just going depressed and crazy. And suicide, is it the end of the line? I don't know. But Anthony Bourdain and Alexander McQueen, they chose to hang themselves. So I guess they did their research and they found out that the easiest way and most certain way to die is hanging. But isn't that a really painful way to go? Isn't cutting your wrists easier? I don't know. You just slowly lose your blood and go to sleep, as opposed to getting asphyxiated, not having any oxygen for minutes and minutes until you die. That must be pretty painful. Anthony Bourdain was not drunk. His alcohol levels was okay. Alexander McQueen had drugs and sleeping pills in his blood at the autopsy. So, and Robbie Williams, I guess he was dealing with mental things like dementia, beginning of dementia, and brain chemistry troubles. I guess Robbie Williams was 60, Anthony was 50 like me, and Alexander McQueen was 40 or so, I don't know. So I guess this happens at any age. Of course, it's sad to even talk about these things, so that's why most people don't want to talk about death, don't want to talk about ending their own lives. We all pretend to be happy, especially in social media. We all put on those pictures of us with our wonderful moments, wonderful pictures. But then again, so for so many of us, life is not that at all. But then for so many like me, we just prefer to be numb, to just ignore everything in our life, to just choose to watch Netflix, to watch porn, to just eat unhealthy, to just be couch potatoes and just let life pass us by. We're even too lazy to end our lives. I mean, even ending your life requires planning and courage and execution. You're not going to end your life by just lying in bed and eating unhealthy all day. What that is going to do is you're going to end up like my mom, bedridden and unable even to kill yourself. You will be handicapped. So at that age, you're not even able to kill yourself because you need other people to do anything. You pretty much become handicapped, you know. So, well, that's that, guys. I guess that was not such a depressed video. We'll see what happens, how life goes. I will try to at least stay around as long as my mother is around, and I will try to post videos whenever I can from time to time to help anyone else who feels like me. So thank you. See ya when I see ya.